Landsdale Library, I think, is a very good place for students to come for a variety of reasons. I think we try and offer a lot of different services to meet a lot of different needs. So whether you're looking for a quiet place to study or a computer lab that has a nice open space to it, or you just want to be able to work in a place where if you need help, there's a librarian there to give you assistance.
To summarize, the most typical question is, how do I find? People will come up and say, you know, I need to know this, and you're thinking, oh, that's really interesting. Somebody should be doing that. Somebody should be figuring out, you know. And I like being able, and I like helping them analyze their question.
The circulation department is pretty much the main department that you'll see when you come on the first floor of the library. And we do your main things. You check out books at the circulation desk, you check in books, and you get your reserve materials, mainly hard copy materials from that first floor.
But there's some other, I guess, more fun services on the first floor. We have a brand new leisure reading collection that we just started getting. So my favorite book that we have, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which is there, and we try to get a few more books that so people can use that, you know, not just for classes. We've always had some, but we're trying to focus on that a little bit more. And we also have a bunch of DVDs available for people to check out. So again, just a lot of them are for classes and, you know, for academic use, but we also have a bunch of them that are more, you know, like some of the Harry Potter movies and Star Wars and things like that that might be kind of fun. On the second floor, we have our periodical collection and government documents. So we have a bunch of periodicals. We subscribe to about 200 and some titles in print, and they're a mix of scholarly journals and popular journals and a couple of newspapers like the New York Times, the Baltimore Sun, the Wall Street Journal, things like that. If you go on the third floor is almost all books, so that's where all of our books are. On the fourth floor is our special collections department.
The largest collection and probably one of the most used is the Roland Park Civic League, which actually covers Roland Park, Homeland, Guilford, Northwood, and the Orchards, and a few other smaller areas. We have the Conrad Chaffron Jazz Collection. Conrad Chaffron was an alumnus of UB in the business school in the 40s. And he lives in Manhattan now and is a big collector of jazz LPs, which he, every year or so, he fills up his apartment with jazz LPs, and when he's filled up his apartment, he sends last year's batch to the archives, and so we've accumulated a pretty extensive collection of jazz LPs.
We have a really fantastic staff here, which is they're able to find just about anything you need. And if they can't find the exact material you need, they can find you something close to it. Second to the resource librarians is the interlibrary loan system that we have, in which if our library doesn't have any of the material you need, they'll go and find it at different libraries inside of the University of Maryland system, as well as outside of Maine. They can basically go to any library in the U.S., I think.